you have to be absolutely addicted. You got to be addicted. What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Lawz. My name is ChilleDeCastro. I will be your host. I am an autodidactic constitutional law scholar, and you guys are going to find that out. I've been prepping, I've been setting up. But what is going on with you? Will you guys do me a favor? Hit the like button. Just take your finger and just double tap right on that screen, if you would, please. I think, are we live? Are we live? Are we rolling? I'm not sure if we're rolling or not. I think we're rolling. Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Put OTVO in the comment section. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. And what are the 4 things that Terry versus Ohio does? Number 1, it puts officer safety over all your rights. Number 2, it creates reasonable articulable suspicion out of the 4th Amendment. Hinges on the reasonableness standard of the 4th Amendment. It's a scam. Reasonable articulable suspicion is not probable cause supported by oath or affirmation. They screw us. Officer safety, reasonable articulable suspicion. Number 3, stop and frisk. Cops can run up and grab you in the form of a pat down. It's a scam. And number 4, cops can detain you. That means put you in torture cuffs, take you down to the ground, stick their knees in your back, in your neck, in your butt, in your back so you can't breathe, and then put you in a caged car and say, you're not arrested, you're just detained. Those are the 4 parts of Terry versus Ohio. Who knows it? Who knows it like they know it? Chevy knows it! I know Chevy knows it. Chevy picks up every single word. Did you smash the like button, Tommy? What is going on, Charmaine Everett? Grizzlies in the chat! What's up, Playboy? What's going on? What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Boy, I'll tell you, I don't want to get in trouble, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want anybody to not like me. I want to be liked by everybody. Unfortunately, Billy Clinton and Donald Trump are blood brothers. They're Eskimo brothers. They're Eskimo brothers. Trump and Billy Clinton are Eskimo brothers. You guys know that, right? You know what Eskimo brothers are in the manosphere world? Yeah. We're watching it happen. We're watching Trumpster and Clinton get exposed. They're dirty. It's 2 wings of the same bird. I keep telling you guys that. People are like, oh, you got TDS. What about Clinton? Clinton was in on it. He was graping kids. It's just disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go too far in politics because the other day I said something bad about Charlie Kirk, that he was whatever, and a bunch of people wrote me emails and said they were upset that I said anything bad about Charlie. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He shouldn't have been killed, all right? So there it is, XX. Geo's in the chat. What is going on, Geo? How are you guys? It's rainy and cold here. Oh, yeah, they're more than Eskimo brothers. Those guys are connected. Those Billy Clinton, Slick Willie. Who was alive in the 90s? My first vote ever was for Bill Clinton. I actually voted for Bill Clinton. I say that and I feel like there's spikes about to pop out of my neck and I'm going to pass over right here. Just like, I can't believe I ever put a check mark next to Bill Clinton's name. I can't believe I did it. But he was, go back to the 92 election. Billy Clinton got up there and said that he was going to solve everything for everybody. He was going to create the 1994 crime bill that completely decimated freedom, because Reagan had got us to over 1 million people in prison with the for-profit prison system called Core Civic or Geo Group today. They've split off. Now there are a couple different huge multi-billion-dollar groups. And Slick Billy Clinton, man, with the help of Al Gore, they wrote that 1994 crime bill, and we're still suffering. I voted for Bill Clinton, too. I got totally duped. I believed in Bill. I was like, Bill's good. The way he talks like that with that southern accent, he makes me feel like he really cares about me. He really does, the way he talks like that, and the way he would remember people's names and stuff, and the way Billy would stand up there and he was Slick Willie. I wanted to be Bill Clinton's best friend. I was like, man, Bill Clinton is the man. And then you see him and you know what he did on Lolita Express. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't make my face look ugly enough to depict how disgusted I am. Roger Bond is in the chat. Holy snarling snake shit. Cope doggy dog. Do not disturb audits. Chevy. Cope is here. Holy shit. Cope doggy dog is in the house. Let's OTVO is in the house. What is going on, Playboy? I wasn't sure if I showed this the other day, but I got a couple videos that have lots of stories behind them. And this video right here, I'm not sure if I showed this the other day or how much I showed of this, but I realized that when I took a look at it, that there was a story to be told here that I don't think I told in entirety if I told it. And so I want to get into this a little bit. Who else is here? Nick is here. Nikki, what is going on? Tommy Wood. Captain Conkler, Team DLZ, user Chevy Nova is in the chat. What is going on, everybody? We are going to get right into this. And this video, this video is disturbing to say the least. And I didn't get to cover it. This video comes out of Albany, New York. And the cops were responding to a disorderly woman on Washington Avenue when they tried to forcefully detain this black chick. And she just happens to be black and the cops happen to be white. But it was not racist, okay? Don't be a race baiter. You know, it just so happens that she was black and the cops were white. But most cops are really, 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 really good. It's just a few bad apples. So he's on top of her back right here. Yeah, because this is how we should treat people. This is how we should treat people, just like this. This is how people should be treated. BZ Watchdog is in the house, everybody. Get over there to BZ's channel. He's putting out some good work. BZ is here in the doghouse. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. We should treat people like this. This is great. This is how we all should be treated. This guy comes up and blocks the motherfucking camera. Put a 1 in the chat if he's blocking the motherfucking camera. Geo, Chevy Nova with 10 gifted memberships. Right on. Thanks, Captain Conkler. Appreciate that. The Angry American. Listen, if you should be angry. We are watching our presidents, Clinton and Trumpster, are complicit with Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are complicit. Wow. I told you Republicans and Democrats were the same. I just didn't know they were graping the same children. I had no idea about that.
Are you the police? The hell? Get the fuck out my face.
So the cops on top of her.
Just stop.
Yeah. And then the bystander is screaming, "Girl, stop! Girl, stop!" What about what? Oh, you got your cop. Oh, right on. I got the trifold a couple weeks ago. Chille doubled my order for free. Yep, but I bought the cop cards yesterday. Oh, right on, man. I give those cop cards away. I give these cop cards away to people. But if you bought them, dude, they're right here. I got a bunch of them. I'll double up your order again. How's that? How's that, Plinker? I'll double your order again, brother. Thanks for ordering something from my store. I appreciate that. You guys should all have my trifold in your car.
Girl, just stop.
Girl, just stop. And it's always the girl. It's always the person who's being assaulted by the cops who needs to stop, right?
Just stop. Like, come on.
Oh, just stop.
Just
it's
put
her
your
fault.
hands behind your back. Oh, my God. Because he's not going to stop putting force on you. Just put your hands behind your back.
Just give up and give up your rights and just let him do what he wants. Government agent safety first.
For me, yo. I ain't even doing nothing.
Give me your hand. Just put your hands behind your back, please. We got enough going on with us out here.
Off me.
Give me your hand.
Right. Government agent safety first, everybody. Put it in the chat. Government agent safety first. They just changed it from government agent safety. They changed it to officer safety first. And now half of our population is like, yeah, officer safety first. And you don't even realize what you're saying is government agent safety above our safety is what you're saying when you say that.
For no reason.
You can explain yourself after.
Government agent safety first. Can you guys put that in the chat? Government agent safety first.
Your fucking face. What? Yo, you hear him? Give me your hand.
Dan Fizzle.
You hear him, right?
Yeah, I got him on record. I'm recording him. I'm recording him.
See, this is normal. This is normal. We have become so, we have acquiesced to this where it's perfectly normal to see somebody on, who's wearing a badge and a costume to be on the back of somebody else with all their weight in the middle of their back. This is perfectly fucking normal, okay? You didn't comply with government agents, and it's government agent safety first. Not your safety, government agent safety first.
You hit you. Exactly. Why would you tell her you're going to punch her in her fucking face?
You punched her first. You punched me, nigga. You punched her first.
He was mad because you were stronger than him. You was very much stronger than him. Yeah.
You punched me, Anna. I want to be able to say that. You know? Right? I don't want to say it. I'm just ridiculous, right? The verbiage back and forth is just like ridiculous.
Get off me. Give me your hand or I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. What?
Give me your hand or I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. That's what he just said to her. Give me your hand or I'm gonna punch you in your face. You should agree to being chained up. You need to be chained up for government agent safety first. No, I'm not on the Clinton Lolita Express and I'm not on the Trump Lolita Express. Billy Clinton and Donald Trump were tag teaming, MINORS. Billy Clinton and Donald Trump were tag teaming, MINORS. Am I wrong?
Give me your hand. You hear him, right?
Yeah, I got him on record. I'm recording him. I'm recording
Why
him.
would you punch her?
You hit you. Exactly.
And he's why? Okay, if someone says, "Hey, I'm recording all of this happening," unless you knew that you were within your policy, procedure, and protocol, you would get off a motherfucker, right? You'd get off a motherfucker, right? You'd get off of them, right? Doc Holliday, thanks for coming by, Doc. Doc, do you back the blue? Doc Holliday, do you back the blue? Do you support this? Government agent safety first? Because I don't.
Why would you tell her you're going to punch her in her fucking face?
You punched her first. You punched me, nigga. You punched her first.
He was mad because you were stronger than him.
You was very much stronger. So here's a comment from a bootlicker. Here's the deal. The comment starts off with, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Everybody put it in the chat. Here's the deal. If you're getting arrested, especially in the case where the cop's on top of you, just give them your fucking hands. So you don't have to worry about anything else. Just comply to government agents. Thank you for your comment.
Very much stronger than him. Yeah. But just do what you gotta do, sis. Do what you gotta do, sis. Please. Just please do what you. I got it all on record.
Thank you for the kind words.
I got it.
You punched me, what?
Yeah, I punched you in your face, dumbass.
See, and I showed this because Greg B's in the chat, everybody. Thanks for coming. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I wanted to show this to you guys because I wanted to reiterate that this guy on top is an absolute JBTP. Put it in the comment section, JBTP. If you don't know what it means, ask somebody. JBTP, put it in the comment section. That way we don't get in trouble. We're creating acronyms here.
Hit me. You bitch ass nigga.
You bitch ass Enna.
You fucking bitch.
You effing ass Enna.
Wait, chill out, girl. Please. Get out of my face.
Now she's kicking, right?
Smack the shit out of you.
You should comply with being chained up and drugged down to a dungeon. You should comply. If you've ever been to the dungeon, you know why people don't comply. You know why people will fight tooth and nail, even be willing to be tasered and shot as they run away because they just can't take another day in that dungeon. It is horrific. Every jail in America, every prison in America is an absolute torture chamber for you. But as you're being chained up, all the people are going to stand on the side and say, just comply to government agents and then work out the details in court, where you're for sure going to get a fair shake in court, right? Oh. You're going to get a fair shake in court, everybody.
Sis, calm down.
Just comply.
Sis,
you're going to get a fair
calm
shake.
down, sis, please.
You're going to get a fair shake in court. She's going to get a fair shake in court. How about this? Put a 1 in the chat if she's not going to get a fair shake in court. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she's going to get a fair shake. 1 for no fair. 2, she gets a fair shake. Right there. Itchy Yonder. got 10 gifted memberships. Right on! Hit the subscribe button. Consider becoming a channel member. Thank you, Itchy. I appreciate you getting 10 memberships. Jameel got a free membership. Holy, let's OTVO! Chille! Bunch of free memberships. So I'm counting the ones and the twos. It's a 1 for me. I don't think you're going to get a fair shake in court. Joshua Grover in Utah. People actually believe. Do you people putting 2s in the chats? Have you actually been to court? Do you understand the railroad queue system that the injustice industry is? Have you actually, for those people, mostly 1s, but a few people put 2s that you're going to get a fair shake in court? Are you kidding me? You're not going to get a fair shake in court. Get the flock out of here. What's your badge number? Because you're going to complain to the same people that...
No. Let me write that down, sir.
Right.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah, you
Right, you're getting put in a caged car as you're in chains, and you wonder why, man. Ugh. Oh no. So Jacob here put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that jails and prisons are dungeons in our country. So Jacob here said, I don't know that every prison in America is a torture chamber. I used to work with guys that loved being in prison. I think that's street cred, flash, tough guy stuff. But no, jails and prisons are dungeons. Thanks, Itchy Yonder. Appreciate you, man.
need to chill the fuck out where the fuck you are. You need to chill out. 93393. I got him all on camera.
But they get away with it.
Pussy ass police officer because he got
they get away with it.
Gun.
They get away with it.
Because he got a fucking gun.
They get away with it every time.
Pussy ass bitch.
They get away with it every time. Every single time they get away with it. They do. If you don't know, you can ask anybody here who's been to jail. Jails and prisons in our country are a fucking dungeon. It's a dungeon. And I really hope that those people who put 2 in the chat, I hope you never have to experience it. It's hell. It's hell. Dungeons in our country are unbelievable. So let me get to the title of this video right here. This one says, a Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer is under investigation after slamming a girl to the ground. Her family says she suffered a brain bleed and emotional trauma. And then here's that video. Let me tell you something. When I woke up today, right? Let me tell you how long I had to search to find this video, okay? Let me give you the amount of time it took me to find this video. I got online to find a cop video. It took me 1 second to find this video, just so you know. And any other cop videos take me 2 seconds. There's so many videos of cops hurting, cheating, beating, destroying people. It's atrocious. Thank you for the kind words, sir. So now we're going to watch him slam this girl to the ground, and all the bootlickers are going to say, hey, this was justified.
A chaotic brawl at West Charlotte High School last week. Video shows a responding CMPD officer with a taser out pick up a girl as she's punching someone and slam her to the ground.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Leroy Truth got attacked? Leroy Truth just attacked and arrested. Oh, man. Big shout out to Leroy Truth, man. That guy's doing some great work over there in New Jersey. Big shout out to Leroy Truth. Attacked and arrested, huh? Typically, I would get him out of jail, but he's got a good support group over there. If any of the support group people from New Jersey need help getting him out, reach out to me. I'll help you get him out of jail. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Remember, these are the good guys. Can you guys let me know? These are the good cops.
CMPD officer with a taser out pick up
So this girl is punching people. She weighs about 100 pounds, but she's punching.
a girl as she's punching.
And then the copper, he gets a hold of her. Now that's the girl up in the air right there. Do you see that? Let me get my big fat head out of the way here. I'm so sorry. That girl, you see the cop's arms? You see his arm. He's got her up into the air. He's lifted her up by her hips, which, by the way, full credit for the bear hug, copper. Looks like you do know how to grapple a little bit. The sad part is that you're a JBTP, and this is a child, and a female child at that, and you're going to slam her down on the hard ground. So you're a JBTP all day long.
And slam her to the ground.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Don't worry, though. It's just a few bad apples.
With a taser out, pick up a girl as she's punching someone and slam her to the ground.
Oh,
She
yeah.
appears to be
Totally justified. And then the worst part for me is when you see this young high school girl hit the ground, right? You get to see how small she actually is. And she just happens to be black, okay? It's not racist. Don't you say it's racist. He would body slam your white daughter the same as he would this black daughter. She's the daughter of somebody. We can agree on that, right? You would be slammed the same as any other black person would be slammed, okay? It's not racist. Cops body slam all high school girls.
The officer with a taser out pick up a girl as she's punching someone and slam her to the ground.
There she is.
She appears.
I mean, and look how tiny she is. When he slams her to the ground, you get to see how actual.
Slam
Ready?
her to the.
Look at that. She literally weighs probably 95 pounds. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think the weight of her is? Look at her. She's just a string bean. And I'm not cutting her down saying string bean. I'm saying she's a string bean. She's a tiny little girl. What do you think she weighs? Looks like she's about 5'7", 5'9", somewhere in there. And she's thin, thin, thin. No, I would rather he didn't body slam her to the ground like a psychopath. Is that someone's daughter? That's someone's daughter, right? She was throwing punches for sure. All 98 cents of her arms were throwing. Let's see.
The ground. She appears to be unconscious as he puts her hands behind her back. CMPD is now investigating the officer for a chaotic brawl at West Charlotte High School last week.
At West Charlotte High School. Send in cops who are going to hurt our kids. You guys double tap, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Consider becoming a channel member. We are 100% people supported. Join this channel. It's like $5 a month. We need more memberships on this channel. It's the only way we survive here because we get so many haters who love cops. Look at the comments about me. You guys don't even know me.
Video shows a responding CMPD officer with a taser out pick up a girl as she's punching someone and slam her to the ground.
Oh, God.
She appears to be unconscious as he puts her hands behind her back.
Oh, my God.
CMPD is now investigating the officer for
The cops investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing.
possible criminal charges.
The normal reaction is that that was a lot of force to be used on a teenager.
Dr. Roy Taylor is a police procedure expert with more than 40 years of law enforcement experience. He says the investigation will look at everything that happened during the fight, not just this one clip of video, to determine first whether a use of force was justified, then if
that copper lifts this black girl up above his head and slams her onto the concrete. That's what just happened. Am I wrong? She weighs 100 pounds.
that force was excessive.
There was other alternatives than to pick her up and throw her down. But again, that's in hindsight, and we won't really know if he made a good decision until we get more information.
The girl in the video is Kennedy Kathy. We spoke.
They need more information than just watching a 200-something pound dude body slam a 100-pound black girl on the concrete who's in high school. She was throwing punches, but she's in high school and she weighs 100 pounds.
Spoke to her father, who says she'll take virtual classes the rest of the year as she recovers from a brain bleed and, quote, profound emotional trauma.
She got a brain bleed. Her brain bursted open. Her brain bursted open. You understand a brain bleed is when your brain is bleeding. I mean, I'm not a neurologist or anything here, right? That's true, Brandon. He did stop her manic episode. That's true, Brandon. That's right. He did. That's true. Brandon, do you have a daughter? You think maybe your daughter's ever going to have a disagreement with other girls? Think maybe they'd have a fight? You think kids would have a fight? I'm just saying. High school kids would have a fight? I'm just saying. They did say it was a brain bleed.
He shared a statement that said in part the conduct of the officer involved was a gross failure of duty. We must demand immediate answers and policy changes from the CMPD. We're not asking for justice, we're demanding it. Monday.
It's always about the policy of Charlotte Meckler. It's always about the policy, procedure, and protocol. Remember that, what has to be changed. Thanks for the memberships. I appreciate that, Conkler.
It was a remote learning day at West Charlotte High School. After
Thanks,
the fight
Itchy-ander.
happened, the principal wrote to parents that every student deserves to feel and be safe at school. Kids will be back in class here on Wednesday following Election Day. Kennadi's father says CMS leaders have been helpful and understanding in how they're supporting her academically. In Charlotte, David Schumann, Queen City News.
Queen City.
You know, if you guys don't know, our old friend Alan Hubbs, he lives down there in Charlotte, Mecklenburg. He's constantly filming and auditing those police. Some of the biggest PIGGIEs are in Charlotte, Mecklenburg, North Carolina. JBTP. You could put it in the chat. JBTP. That's what it stands for. Does anybody know what that stands for? JBTP. Can you put that in the chat for the people who are watching so they know exactly what JBTP stands for?
Well, turning now to
So now this is another one, but remember, okay, it's just a few bad apples, all right? Not all cops behave like this cop here. If you don't comply with government agents and you're in the back seat of the government car, well, they're going to grab you and drop you on your head. They're going to grab you and drop you on your head. And it's totally justified, Founding Father News, because you didn't comply. It's government agent safety first.
Update on a story we brought you over the summer. A police officer's use of force in a heated altercation in Smiths Falls has been deemed necessary and justified.
A police officer's use of force has been deemed necessary and justified. Well, what kind of use of force has been deemed necessary and justified? Oh, no, Mike, I'm for rule of law. I'm all the way for John Locke's philosophy of the rule of law. Welcome to the channel, Mike. Stick around. You'll actually be shocked to find out that we're not living under the rule of law. We're living in a police state. Welcome to it, Mike. Thanks for coming by.
Well, turning now to an update on a story we brought you over the summer. A police officer's use of force in a heated altercation in Smiths Falls has been deemed necessary and justified. This after footage showing the officer dragging a handcuffed woman from the back of a police cruiser sparked outrage in the small town.
So he drug a woman from the back of a police cruiser. It was deemed necessary and justified. I want to keep those two words for you. This is necessary and justified. Watch what he does to her.
Austin Lee is following this for us today and joins us with more. Austin.
Well, first of all, Patricia, I did want to extend a warning here to some of the viewers at home. Some people may find the footage of this incident disturbing. Now, the Cornwall Police Service was tasked with investigating the officer's conduct, and in the latest Smiths Falls Police Services board meeting...
Oh, shoot. And in this particular case, they had cops from another precinct agency. They had those cops investigate these cops. There's no conflict of interest when cops investigate cops, okay? It was a totally different agency. Why would you ever question the integrity of another cop agency investigating cops?
Chief Jody Empey said the internal report that she was sent by Cornwall Police found the use of force was reasonable.
Reasonable and justified, everybody. Reasonable and justified. So let's check out what was reasonable and justified. I'm going to zoom in as close as I can so you can really watch the violence. This is beautiful. This is reasonable and justified.
5 months after this incident in Smiths Falls, when a woman with her hands cuffed behind her back was dragged from the back of a police cruiser before an officer forced her face into the pavement, that officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing.
I support my officers in this.
I'm so sorry. What did she say over here? She's going to say she supports her officers no matter what?
Incident.
Before an officer forced her face into the pavement, that officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing.
Oh, they blur out the face in the pavement part. So let's watch it again. We're going to watch it a little bit slower this time, though. So this is ruled necessary and justified. So that she just happens to be black, okay? This is not racist. Don't start pulling the racist card around here. She just happened to be black and he just happened to be white. But it's not racist.
Smiths Falls.
Oh, yeah. This is necessary.
Report that
this is
she was
necessary.
sent by Cornwall Police found the use of force was reasonable.
Okay, so this is reasonable and necessary. Ready?
For this incident.
Is he grabbing her by the ankle while her wrists are torture cuffed together? Is she chained up right now? Put a 1 in the chat if she's chained up. Is she chained up? I'm not sure if I'm seeing it correct, but she's chained up, right?
In Smiths Falls, when a woman with her hands cuffed behind her back was dragged from the back of a police cruiser before an officer forced her face.
Now he pushes her face into the concrete. And this is their policy. This is reasonable and justified.
Into the pavement, that officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing.
The officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing, not a crime for dragging someone out of a car and slamming them. Oh, and someone says she's kicking. Yeah, when you get kidnapped and drugged down to a dungeon, you might kick and scream.
Sent by Cornwall police found the use of force was reasonable.
It's reasonable. So he's got her, and he's going through some stuff here.
5 months after this incident,
And then he loses his cool, grabs her by the ankle.
in Smiths Falls, when a woman with her
and then he
hand
pushes her hand over her nose and mouth. Man, do me a favor. Can you not spam the chat? That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Everybody saw your shit, dude.
cuffed behind her back was dragged from the back of a police cruiser before an officer forced her face into the pavement. That officer has been cleared of any wrongdoing.
No wrongdoing.
I support my officers in this incident.
The woman was arrested after a reported assault at a home and later a disturbance at a business. Cornwall police
they got a call. You notice they didn't say convicted. They got a call of an assault. Remember, assault is not battery. Assault is you've offended me. And then at another business, they just threw it in. Which business? Was there a complaint? Were there criminal charges?
investigated the Smiths Falls officers' use of force.
They had full access to all our cameras. There was in-car cameras at the business, body cam footage from a OPP female officer that was involved as well.
It was determined.
Yeah, this is a justified and necessary use of force.
Well,
it was determined the use of force was justified.
Everything that led to him pulling her out of that car and ensuring that she stopped assaulting them. And it's never pretty, but it's the reality of policing. And some people...
Oh, really? Well, then how come we didn't see that video? Where's the video of her assaulting? Wichita Audits, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. I only saw your name come through the chat. So what do they do? What does the Lion mainstream state-run media always do? What do they do? Jeff Vacone with a $5 super chat. Somebody match me. Let me get 5 matches. 5 matches. $5 super chat. Thank you, Jeff Vacone. Then we got Otto Sean Penn. I hope he's awarded a medal. Ooh, that was sick, bro. But they got to interview a police expert so that
won't like it led to him.
We gotta interview a police expert to justify what the cop did.
Pulling her out of that car and ensuring that she stopped assaulting them.
She was in cuffs in the back seat of a car. I'm not sure where you had to grab her by the ankle and dump her on the concrete. I didn't see that necessary part.
And it's never pretty, but it's the reality of policing. And some people won't like it, but unfortunately, that's the reality of the world in which we live.
Oh, I see. It's just Wichita Audits with a $2 super chat. Awesome content, man. If you guys are not subscribed to Wichita Audits, this guy puts his boots on the ground. He takes on the cops, even when it's not popular. Wichita Audits is getting used to not being liked by the bootlickers. Congratulations, Wichita Audits.
The woman involved facing several charges, including 2 counts of
Then he picks her up by her rotator cuffs.
Assaulting police after allegedly spitting repeatedly and kicking in the back of the police cruiser.
Kicking and spitting. It's always spitting, isn't it? It's always spitting.
There's a better way of grabbing somebody than the ankles. I thought that was kind of rough.
But the incident at the intersection...
Wait, hold on a minute, bootlickers. Hold on a minute. Did he just say there'd be a better way than grabbing her by the ankles and dumping her on the hard ground? That's what he said.
Hitting repeatedly and kicking in the back of the police cruiser.
I thought there was a better way of grabbing somebody than the ankles. I thought that was kind of rough.
But the incident at the intersection of...
Put a 1 in the chat of grabbing someone by the ankles when their wrists are chained together and dumping them on the hard concrete. Maybe that's a little excessive. Maybe that's a little excessive. Is that a little excessive? I mean, you know. She was black. And we know those unruly blacks when they're in the back of a car and chained up and they're thrashing about when we're taking them to the dungeon. Unruly black fatigue. You know what I'm saying? Black fatigue here for sure. That's what this was. You know, he just had enough. He's all done with black fatigue, okay? He wanted to be nice to her, but he had black fatigue. And he had to dump her on the hard concrete. You know what I'm saying? Justified. Dump her on the concrete.
Main and Beckwith Street back in June has stirred up concern in the small town.
I was taken back when I seen it. I thought, wow, that's harsh.
As part of its report, Cornwall police suggesting officers in Smiths Falls purchase spit hoods.
They just are put over the suspect's head.
So now what we should do is we should make it more tyrannical. She was spitting, and we swear she was spitting. There's no proof of that, but we're going to say she was spitting to justify the use of force. Now, what we should do next is we should just put bags over their heads. Yeah. We already chained them up. We already put them in the back of a caged car. Yeah. Then we strap them into the caged car. Now we're going to put a bag over their fucking head. Yeah. Put a bag over her fucking head. Yeah, do it. Bag her up. She was spitting. Super chat from Michael Smith. Right on, Michael. You guys, consider becoming a channel member. Support the channel. God bless America. Thank you, Michael Smith. $10 super chat. Another super chat. Yes, Wichita Audits is the best from Star King Power. Anyway, back to the message.
That's harsh.
As part of its report, Cornwall police suggesting
officers
in Smiths Falls purchase spit hoods.
So the cops they called to investigate dumping this woman on her head as she's in torture cuffs, the cops investigating, they recommend you get bags for their heads. Oh, shit.
Smiths Falls purchase spit hoods.
They just are put over the suspect's head, and you can breathe through the hoods, and it just...
You can kind of breathe through it. If you got mace all over your face, or you got chemical spray all over your face, it's a little harder to breathe through the bag we put over your head, but we're sure you're going to be able to do it. Suck hard.
Police or anyone in close proximity to being spit on.
Chief MP says the woman's case remains before the court.
Now, the Smiths Falls Police Service did not respond to our request for comment. On top of the 2 counts of assaulting police, the woman involved is also facing 2 counts of mischief under $5,000, 2 counts...
Oh, 2 counts of assaulting the police. 2 counts of assaulting the police. You know, I don't always read the insults that come to me, but I caught the insult before one of my badass moderators kicked your ass right out of the room, right? But what the guy said to me is, "You're so fake, it's embarrassing." Oh, really? You must be new to my channel, Bubba. I say whatever the fuck I want, anytime I want, and I rarely will censor myself. I say that Clinton and Trump are both pedophiles, and it's 2 wings of the same bird. People are like, oh, Trump, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, right? 2 wings of the same bird. How popular is it, dick face, to say that both Trumpster and Billy Clinton are pedos? Not very popular, is it, bro? But I'm so fake. It's not going to fly around this audience, bro. People know, a couple people know who I am. It's just, I know you were Star fucking Power. You are the best. I was agreeing with him. Thank you for being you. Star Power with another super chat. God bless you, Star Power.
Counts of failing to comply with probation and 1 count of both causing a disturbance and uttering threats.
Failing to comply. She failed to comply. Oh, man. This story, I'll tell you. You guys want to see a juicy fucking story? You want to see a juicy fucking story? This story right here.
Adams County Deputy Walter...
Okay, this is a juicy story, and I haven't even begun to cover this yet. This story is about everything we hate, how they're all in one big club. Buckle up and get ready. This is a story of a cop who gets 80 grand from a city council that never has a trial. They just have a meeting and decide to give the cop 80 grand. Watch.
February 2024. Adams County Deputy Walter Berlinski is wrapping up a traffic stop and notices a man recording him from another vehicle.
He's videotaping us. I'll be in contact.
So a cop has a traffic stop going, notices somebody pulled over on the side of the road and is recording him. Perfectly normal. I do it all the time. I wear my press hoodie when I do it.
Deputy Berlinski walks up to the van driven by Barry Zatkolik.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
So Barry Zach right here is an ex-copper. This is an ex-cop or retired reserve officer right here who's recording this cop because a cop can't stop being a cop. He can't stop.
Okay.
Deputy Berlinski walks up to the van driven by Barry Zatkolik.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
He's a cop, ex-cop.
What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Deputy Berlinski did not like that one bit.
So.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm doing nothing. If you're gonna start, you get your sergeant over here.
Things escalate even more.
Oh, you ain't getting my.
License,
you ain't getting my.
License, registration.
You ain't getting nothing.
Okay. Then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Deputy Berlinski.
He doesn't have to sue Adams County. You and I, if we go through this, we got to go through a year or two of charges, and then we might be able to sue, and maybe we can get justice. But this copper right here, this ex-copper, he says, listen, I'm sorry for interrupting.
And I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Deputy Berlinski cuffs and then places Zatkolik in the back of a patrol unit. Soon, the deputy...
Sorry, guys.
I'll arrest you for obstruction.
Gotta
you do
show
that,
it.
buddy.
Gotta
and
show
I'll
it.
sue the out of Adams County.
Deputy Berlinski cuffs and then places Zatkolik in the back of a patrol unit. Soon, the
Look at that. Look at the little cage they put you in. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay, bro. Okay.
But he realizes the man he arrested has a police badge, too.
He's got a badge in his pocket, but wait, there's more.
Zatkolik, who is a former volunteer reserve officer with Denver Police, tells a responding supervisor why he was recording.
Okay, he tells him why I was recording, but before you hear this ex-cop's excuse, I got to read this comment. Stopping on a highway without an emergency is against the law. Good on the cop. So Bootlicker here, whatever the guy's name is, he just said stopping on a highway is illegal, so it's good on the cop. You know what's funny is all the other cops are going to disagree with you, and the city council is going to disagree with you. It's not illegal to stop on the highway. I guess you don't have my trifold. I guess you don't know the law. You don't have one of these in your car, so you don't know shit. It's not illegal to just stop on the highway. You're wrong. But hey, all the cops disagree with you, and the city council pays the guy out. But you're right, okay? You're right.
He was recording.
Okay. So my intention was, I've got this on video, and I was gonna call the station and complain.
Another officer on scene.
He was gonna call the station that he used to work at. He's an ex-cop. He was gonna call the station and complain on this young cop who was speeding, is what he's saying. Okay. Are we all keeping up here?
Questions the arrest.
He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He's like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then
you don't have obstruction.
The supervisor.
You don't have obstruction. Where's the guy who said that it's illegal? It's illegal to stop on the highway. Good on the copper. But this copper on the scene doesn't agree with you.
Apologizes to Zatkolik.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get the whole context.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
did he walk up to your stop?
No.
Right, Roger Bond, right? You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 1 million subscribers on this channel. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button.
But then
you don't have obstruction.
The supervisor
you don't have obstruction.
Apologizes to Zatkolik.
The supervisor apologizes to the retired cop. He says he's sorry. Does that ever happen for you and me?
I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office.
Back to Zatkolik's warning.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
He never sued, but he did get civil rights attorney Maddie Schaefer on the case.
Maddie Schaefer is one of the most powerful lawyers in the state. Maddie, she is a super lawyer and is listed as a rising star on superlawyers.com. The only place you should be getting your lawyer is on superlawyers.com. I'm not endorsed by them. They don't give me any money. I just know for a fact you want to have a super lawyer.
Mr. Zatkolik was several feet away in his vehicle filming from a distance, not obstructing at all. The only thing that he was obstructing was the officer's unlawful attempt to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
So this is an ex-cop who pulled over to film a cop for speeding, pulled over on the side of the road, didn't get out of his car, simply filmed him from his car, and now he's threatened to sue.
County paid out 80 grand to Zach.
That he was.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Listen carefully to this right here.
Obstructing was the officer's unlawful attempt to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
Adams County paid out 80 grand to Zach Kollick as part of a settlement without any lawsuit being filed.
My apologies, but so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
What? He got paid 80 grand?
Without any.
The officer.
With no lawsuit being filed? Put a 1 in the chat if you've never heard of that. In the 1A community, people who go and film cops and take them on with just a camera in their hand while you're taking on guys with guns and tasers and backup, right? This never happens for First Amendment auditors. I know. I'm in several lawsuits now.
Officer's unlawful
Listen to
attempt
this.
to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
Adams County paid out 80 grand to Zach Kollick as part of a settlement without any lawsuit being filed.
Without any lawsuit being filed, the Adams County Board paid him out $80,000. This ex-cop right here, all he had to do was film them, threaten to sue them, and they give him 80 grand. I was arrested for filming a cop, convicted of obstruction for filming a cop, put in jail for 4 fucking months. They want to have a settlement conference about 10 grand.
Apologies, but so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
And the ex-cop didn't budge. He was like, you should have known better.
Well, it turns out Deputy Berlinski was arrested for drunk driving in 2019 and pleaded guilty to driving while ability impaired. He actually kept his deputy job. We asked if he was disciplined for this.
So the cop that wrongfully cuffed up the ex-cop, he gets a DUI.
Was
Listen, he gets a DUI. Listen to this.
You ought to know better.
Well, it turns out Deputy Berlinski was arrested for drunk driving in 2019 and pleaded.
So the cop who was, I can't keep up.
Guilty to driving while ability impaired. He actually kept his deputy job. We asked if.
So he got a DUI and kept his deputy job.
He was disciplined for this traffic stop. The Sheriff's Department says this was investigated, but they refused to release results of that investigation.
And why is that? Why can the cops have an internal investigation and refuse to release the results to the government? Because they're an independent agency. When I'm mayor or I'm governor, I'm going to change the contract with the cops that you don't get to hide the results of an investigation, that disciplinary records are public, that body camera footage is intaken by a third-party agency, redacted and available weekly. It's such a scam. The biggest fight of our lives is for access to the camera footage.
Or disclose any discipline. We are asking more questions about that. Back to you, Kim.
That's a wild story. And it's
is
told
it wild?
with that video very clearly. Otherwise, if you reported that with words, it wouldn't make sense.
No, you need to see the video, and the apology made his case here.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeremy.
And the apology made his case here.
Everything.
So this is crazy. Adams County, Colorado, February 2024. Deputy Walter Berlinski is finishing up a routine traffic stop when he sees Barry Zach Klee, a former deputy for the Denver Police Department, and he knows the cop and he starts recording him for speeding. And he's recording him for speeding, and here's the kicker. The whole time, Deputy Berlinski is lecturing and threatening a guy who literally used to be a cop. They're on the same team. The ex-cop sues or threatens to sue the current cop, and the Adams County City Council, Board of Commissioners, simply pays out an $80,000 settlement. Could you imagine if that was you or me? It's just so preposterous what we're dealing with in this country. We're dealing with absolute tyrannical police state stuff. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand that we are dealing with an absolute total police state. And we absolutely are. Okay, so here's another one. I mean, and let me just say something. You know how hard I have to look for the 2,000 people in here? Do you know how hard I have to look for police videos? I don't. I go to Reddit, I go to X, I go to TikTok, I go to Instagram, I go to Facebook, and within 1 moment of opening my computer, there's a slew of new cop videos to review and show you guys. But don't worry, it's just a few bad apples. And really, I'm the instigator. The reason why 50% of this country doesn't trust cops, it's because of me. Just remember that. It's my fault. I did it.
She's been deployed.
So she's been deployed. The title of this video is Airman Sues City of San Antonio after being held at gunpoint during a traffic stop. But don't worry, it's just a few bad apples.
8 times, but an airman... She's been deployed 8 times, but an airman says that she never experienced extreme fear until police stopped her last year.
I thought then and now my life was in danger.
That's Joy Hebron.
She just happens to be black. She wasn't racially profiled, okay? Don't start saying that it's a race thing, all right? Cops do not target black people, Chevy, okay? They're not targeting black people. It's not racist.
And she's now suing San Antonio police.
So she tells KSAT investigators Daniela Ibarra that she believes officers racially profiled her and unnecessarily held her at gunpoint.
Wearing the Air Force uniform is an honor. Joy Hebron knows the weight and responsibility that comes with representing the red, white, and blue.
In the military, we hold ourselves accountable, and we're held accountable.
She spent more than a year in Military City, USA, working as a military training instructor at Lackland Air Force Base.
I was selected to be that job.
On an early morning in July of 2024, Hebron says she hopped in her truck and left her home on the northwest side. She says she had her Air Force physical training uniform on.
I was spotted leaving the area, and I was followed by a SAPD officer for what to me felt like a lifetime.
Within 10 minutes.
Wait a minute. He was stalking her and following her? You know, the same thing happened to Heather Chandler in Duncan, Oklahoma, and Heather Chandler's white, and that cop was Latino. I'm pretty sure he was Latino. So the fact that this white cop is following around this black airman, it's not racist. This is just what police do in our country.
Records show officers pulled Hebron over near 410 and Babcock.
There were 3 police car lights that came on behind me. And of course, I'm shook.
Officers even noted Hebron drove at normal speeds and followed traffic.
Do you have any clue as to why you were pulled over?
Dale, not one, not a clue.
Records showed 3 San Antonio police officers.
She doesn't know why she's being pulled over, is what she said. She has no clue, but she's being pulled over by 3 cops.
Officers ordered Hebron to get out of her truck at gunpoint. They handcuffed her and questioned her about who owned the truck and what was in it.
Did you hear the lying state-run media? Put a 1 in the chat if you do not trust the state-run media. And what's going to be funny is both the bootlickers and the people who care about freedom are going to be on the same side. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not trust the lying state-run media. And let me show you something they just glossed over right here. They just gloss over this, but this is why I'm here to help you to translate what the lying state-run media does, okay? Listen to this.
Gunpoint. They handcuffed her and showed 3 San Antonio police officers.
Slow down and explain it properly. She's surrounded by 3 San Antonio cops, more than 1 car, at least 2 cars because there's 3 cops. So they're triangulating her between them, lights on, guns on, hand on their gun, taser, ready to go. And what do? Listen.
Ordered Hebron to get out of her truck at gunpoint.
They point their guns at her. Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the car! I will blow your fucking brains out! Get out of the car! Show me your fucking hands! Show me your hands! Okay, 3 cops doing that to her. Okay, let's not gloss over it.
They handcuffed her and questioned.
They put her in torture cuffs. And the lying mainstream media just rolls right over it, Jennifer Hill. Torture cuffs are always torture. First, they terrorized her. Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the car! Show me your hands! Let me get my gun sideways because I'm a douchebag. Now, I'm going to put you in chains. And if they had her at gunpoint and they put her in chains, they probably stuck her on the ground and put their knees in her neck, right?
Questioned her about who owned the truck and what was in it.
Then they questioned her about who owned the truck.
To show you footage of that moment. We've requested it from the city of San Antonio. They've since asked the Attorney General's office to withhold that footage.
So now, what did I just say? We can't get the body camera footage. We can't get it. We can't get the body camera footage. Super chat's coming in. Any updates on Joshua Aguilar? Quinn with the super chat. Thanks a lot for the super chat. Dude, you don't got to call me names, man. You don't got to call me names, dude. You don't understand, man. Every time someone calls me like a narcissist or a bastard or what'd you call me here? You called me a moron. I'm probably going to give up. Now that you called me a moron, I'm probably going to give up today. This is probably my last broadcast, Team DLZ. You guys know me. I'm packing it in. I'm done.
Because Hebron is now suing.
This is not an enemy. I'm not an enemy.
So now listen carefully here. Pay very close attention, Jeff Vacone. Listen carefully.
We've requested it from the city of San Antonio. They've since
They've requested the body camera footage from the cops. The cops in the city contracts get the body camera footage and they own it. And we have to request it from them. And that has to change. And the only way that changes is with leadership. A mayor or a governor who gets elected on the campaign promise that we're going to create a third-party agency that intakes all body camera and dash cam. And cops wear helmets to protect the officer, but also there's video camera and audio on the helmet that they can't turn off. It's for officer safety, but it also makes it, because when you put your hands like this in front of body cameras, I can't see it because the camera's here. All I see is the back of someone's thumbs or the back of the gun. Whereas if there's a helmet cam, I can see everything going on. It is such a scam that they're keeping the body camera footage.
asked the Attorney General's office to withhold that footage.
They asked the Attorney General's office to withhold that evidence.
Hebron is now suing.
This is not an enemy. I'm not an enemy. I'm not a terrorist. I'm on U.S. soil. I had on my Air Force PT gear, which had an Air Force emblem on the back of my shirt. Never were the guns lowered. I've always thought we were on the same team.
An incident report shows Officer Robert Garcia ran Hebron's license plate near La Cantera, which came back as stolen. Garcia.
So if they get one number wrong, one digit, registration, anything, if it comes back stolen, then it's a felony stop. It's a felony stop. And a felony stop means we need to point guns at you because we don't have flock cameras all over the city. No. There's not a camera on every pole to track you wherever you go, right? We could never just call it in and follow the truck with cameras, wait till it parks, and then approach the vehicle with nobody in it and take it away and then deal with the people in the house. We could never do that. We got to go guns drawn, get on your fucking belly.
Wrote that he pulled her over when other officers could come help. After she was handcuffed.
No. When they call other cops is a chance for them to abuse us. Helmet
Garcia
360.
says he realized he incorrectly entered her license plate.
He incorrectly did that. He incorrectly did it. So all of the excessive force should be excused under the 2014 case of Heen versus North Carolina. He made a reasonable mistake. It's supposed to be a reasonable mistake of law. But remember, the courts are always finding he entered in the license plate in good faith. So he made an error, so you get the good faith exception, 1984, United States versus Leon.
He released Hebron, telling her that he made a mistake.
I'm sorry I put guns to your head and put you in torture cuffs.
Could have been killed if she had done anything other than what they asked her to do. And it would have been, the police would have said, well, we thought she was in a stolen vehicle.
Hebron's attorney, Marquise Kirkwood, says this should not have happened.
Miss Hebron was stopped.
Hold on a minute. It shouldn't have happened. Put a 1 in the chat if this shit happens every single day. Put a 1 in the chat if we see videos just like this one. Put a 1 in the chat if you could find another video mirroring identical to this one right now during my live stream. Put a 1 in the chat if this is normal every day. Whoopsie, I put the wrong digit in. Get out of the fucking car! Show me your fucking hands! Get out of the car! I'll blow your fucking head off! That's how the cops talk to us. This car's coming back stolen! Get on your knees, bitch! That's how they treat us.
Because she was a black woman.
Oh, don't you dare say it was because she's black. Don't you dare. How could you insinuate that race has anything to do with this? That is just, you race baiting lawyer. You're just trying to get your client paid, right? AMG Stealth. Am I wrong, Jennifer Hill? You know what I'm saying? This is not about race. This is how cops treat all of us, okay? That's what the bootlickers will say. They'll go, Chille, cops treat us all this way, okay? Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself?
This woman could have been killed if she had done anything other than what they asked her to do. And it would have been, the police would have said, well, we thought she was in a stolen vehicle.
Hebron's attorney, Marquise.
Oh, so the cops could have killed her? Is that right? I'm not Jewish. I'm of Jewish heritage. I come from Colombian Jew. My family in Colombia converted to Catholicism 4 generations ago. 7 generations ago, I would have been Jewish.
Kirkwood says this should not have happened.
Miss Hebron was stopped because she was a black woman in a predominantly white neighborhood.
What?
In a nice-looking truck.
What?
And she was stopped for no reason.
No. Don't you go making a bunch of sense like that. Don't you go making a bunch of sense. That's not true.
Miss Hebron was stopped because she was a black woman in a predominantly white neighborhood in a nice-looking truck, and she was stopped for no reason.
CRT.
San Antonio police refused to make anyone available for...
Listen, you guys know this. I'm a fierce centrist. So someone just said I'm Jewish, so what? I'm of Jewish heritage. I don't support Benjamin Netanyahu and his genocide. 100% support the right for Israel to exist. And from the river to the sea, I support Palestine to exist as well. You're not going to get me in a land war in Asia. Both sides have fucked up, and Benjamin Netanyahu took it too far. He took it too far. So, but I hate myself. Ooh, you dirty Jew. Ooh, punch myself in the face. Right, no.
For an interview. A spokesperson says the stop was human error and had nothing to do with racial profiling or discrimination.
You see there, it was a human error. It had nothing to do with racial profiling. Come on.
Hebron is still in the Air Force, but now stationed in another state. She says the trauma led her to give up her position at Lackland.
On 8 deployments, I've never was diagnosed with PTSD, not on 1 deployment, but after this traumatic incident, my life will never, ever be the same. This is something.
You see, so you bootlickers out there, you'll back the blue till it happens to you, and it only has to happen once. You may be in my chat right now going, back the blue, I'm all for cops. You should have complied. Torture cuffs are not torture, you moron. Why would you say torture cuffs are torture? How come? Why would you say torture cuffs are torture? Why would you say torture cuffs are torture? Awesome man thinketh. Did I see your super chat? I did not, my brother. Let me go back and check it out. Any chance you'd review a live video sent to email JA? I don't have it in my repertoire right now, but send it over to me. I don't download videos live, but we'll talk about it, brother.
I have to carry on forever.
Danielle Ibarra, KSAN Investigates.
Hebron now seeking damages from the city of San Antonio, which includes lost income and attorney fees. Earlier this week, the city filed a motion to dismiss that lawsuit. Records show that a judge, though, has yet to rule on it.
There it is right there. There it is right there. I mean, we're dealing with the worst of the worst, man. It's this black woman who was an airman, 7 deployments, she said. Did she say 7 or 8 deployments? She now has PTSD so badly from the cops pointing guns at her, screaming they were going to blow her fucking head off, get on her belly. Then the cops run in treat her like she's a POW, Dan Hanlon. I see Dan Hanlon. Treat her like she's a POW of war, stick their knees in her neck and her back, then put her inside of a caged car, strap her down inside of the caged car, and she's committed no crime. She has such bad PTSD, she can't report back to deploy for the Air Force. That's how bad it is. I did not see your super chat, man. I'm so sorry. I apologize, man. Thank you for the super chat, Dave. I did not see it. God bless you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. As you guys know, this channel is 100% people supported. Thank you for your support. We don't stop. Put it in the comments.
It's so stupid that I'm going to...
Okay, so this is crazy. Just so you guys know, we got it. I couldn't find this body camera footage anywhere else. This is clearly an AI channel. I'm not subscribed to their channel. But this girl gets arrested for drinking, for having a White Claw. Everything is jail. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chats. Thank you so much. Gloria, good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Now, this is an AI-generated video, so I'm going to try to cut him out the best I can. But I couldn't find this body camera footage other places. So it's so stupid, I'm going to jail for a White Claw. And the reason why she's going to jail is we've created statute and codes for everything.
Jail for a White Claw. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to jail for a White Claw.
Okay. She's probably going to jail for a White Claw.
Clearwater Beach, Florida. Late afternoon, summer heat, the sound of waves, and laughter in the air. It's an ordinary weekend. Tourists, friends, and families are soaking up the sun. But for one young woman, that carefree day is about to turn into a viral moment. August 2023, around 5 p.m., a can of hard seltzer in hand, a brief argument, and a...
So that's the whole thing. Jules, everybody welcome Jules to Team DLZ. Jules, you've been a member before. Thanks for renewing your membership. I appreciate it. Julio Nunez with a super chat. Thank you, Julio. So look, this woman, because she's being arrested because legislators created a law that says you can't have a container of alcohol. But yet you can buy a container of alcohol on every corner in America.
Misunderstanding that spirals out of control. In just a few minutes, this beachgoer will find herself in handcuffs over an open container.
So let me read this to you a little bit because I want
out of control.
I want you guys to understand
in just a few minutes, this...
On a warmer Sunday afternoon in Clearwater Beach, a young woman was approached by police officers for allegedly consuming an open container. For having a drink of alcohol, she's going to be detained by government. In a public area, she had an open container. The officers requested her identification to issue her a citation. The woman provided her name and date of birth, but refused to give her social security number, which you don't give your social security number, and was arguing that the request was unnecessary. You don't got to give cops your social security number. The situation began to escalate when cops insisted without valid identification, they couldn't verify her ID, but they can with her name and date of birth. The woman maintained her refusal, leading the officers to inform her that she's under arrest for possession of open alcohol. You can change that in your city, your state. You can get that ordinance removed, which is exactly what I would do when I'm a lawmaker. I'm going to be a lawbreaker, and I'm going to delete laws, like just the name of this channel. What could have been a simple citation quickly escalated into a full arrest. And remember, this is coming from the Clearwater Beach cops. During the confrontation, the woman expressed disbelief and frustration, repeatedly repeating that she's not causing any problems and was simply spending time with her friends. She claimed that many of the others on the beach were also drinking, questioning why she's being singled out. The officers remained firm, explaining that refusal to identify in itself left them no choice but to arrest her. She was then escorted, drugged to the police cruiser, where she grew emotional and upset, insisting the arrest was unnecessary. At one point, she famously exclaimed, "I'm going to jail for a White Claw," referring to the brand of alcohol seltzer she's been drinking.
Beachgoer will find herself in handcuffs over an open container.
Despite her protest, the police arrested her and took her to a dungeon.
What is your birthday, man? I understand. You've had a lot to drink.
August 14th, 1993.
August 14th, 93.
But please don't citate just because I'm the one person.
The officer then...
So she's a 30-year-old babe on the beach. Am I wrong about that? Put a 1 in the chat. 93, she's a 32-year-old babe in a bikini. That had nothing to do with it, though. They didn't want to grab her. Cops, they're not perverted at all.
Explains that it would have been a citation, basically a ticket, but since she refused to identify herself, he's
No. Since she refused to give her social security number, please be accurate, AI created video.
Making it an arrest. This is then...
Hey, write your social security number down for me while you're at it.
No, don't write your social security number down.
I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm sure you're not.
I'm not. Write your social security number down.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, you're not going to do that? Okay.
No, because you don't have legitimate...
I do have
reason.
legitimate.
Why would you need my security?
Because you have no ID on you, and I have to identify who you are.
You can't identify her through her social security number. I mean, maybe you can, but I'm not giving my social security number. I'm suing a guy in Ironton, Ohio. What's his name? Major Chaplin. He's being sued by me for insisting on my social security number.
Look it up on your computer.
Okay, do me a favor, step back real quick.
Oh,
okay, now you're under arrest.
Arresting me for what?
Wow, they're going to chain her up in her pink bikini for having a drink on the beach?
Open alcohol. Man, don't pull away from me. Don't be silly.
What did
don't
I
be
do?
silly. Open alcohol.
Arrestable too.
Don't pull
For
away.
what?
Stop. Stop. Don't pull away.
No, is she being smart?
She was being smart.
Don't resist being arrested for having a drink. Fred Wagner's in the chat. 1993. She was born in 93, Fred. So that's going to be 30. We're in 25. So it's going to be 33 years old, I think.
I was trying to look it up.
Now we got to Kelsey just take the citation.
Well, it would have been a citation. However, she refuses to provide information necessary to identify herself.
This cop is lying. She does not. You do not have to give your social security number. That's not what Heibel says. Heibel versus Nevada 6th Judicial Court, right here. It's in the middle of your trifold. You don't have to give ID. No, they have probable cause. So they have probable cause here. This is past. When the cops have probable cause, you have to ID, but nowhere does it say that you have to give them your social security number. You have to give them your ID, identify yourself, first name, last name, date of birth, but you don't have to give them your social security number, so this is bullshit.
So...
Just listen.
I mean, how insane is it to watch cops drag off women in bikinis? It's just incredible. You're dragging women.
Go ahead and have a seat, ma'am.
Like, how is this making America a safer place?
No, she's good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not real high.
I'm literally here just...
How does this make our country better, arresting her for simply being on a beach with a drink?
To help my friends to have a good time. I'm not trying to cause you guys problems. There are so many people out here that are causing problems.
I know, ma'am.
Then why are you arrested?
Well, I'm not...
Because you're a girl in a pink bikini on the beach and they get to interact with you and act like they're badasses, but they're not.
Of all the people...
Yes, ma'am. I am not here to debate anything with you, and I refuse to do so. The fact
You're just looking for a number, then.
For a number? No, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. This doesn't keep our community safer. This doesn't save anybody. This isn't making our world a better place. This is a fucking scam.
I've literally tried to give you guys all the information.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
And when you realize that I'm wearing a body camera here, and you'll be able to look back.
Okay.
Okay.
When you realize I'm wearing a body camera, can someone? I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
All right.
I did nothing wrong.
I understand, ma'am.
I don't know why you're writing me a citation just because I was...
You're going to jail.
Why are you writing me to jail? I'll give you my security number if that's all you need.
I'm sorry, which tower?
Now she's willing to give it, but let's see. He's going to say we're past that now.
Come on, ma'am.
Let me read the Florida law for you real quick. Florida law, you must identify yourself according to Florida statute 901.36. If an officer has probable cause to believe you've committed a crime, you must give your name and date of birth so they can confirm your identity. Florida does not require you to give your social security number, your address, your employer, your phone number, or any financial details. Your social security number is off limits from the cops unless you volunteer it. So the cop escalated this against the girl in the pink bikini, who's a babe, so he could grab her. Because a good percentage, not all of them, a good percentage of these cops are disgusting perverts. And you're seeing it happen here because it says right here, Florida statute 901.36, you do not have to give your social security number as a way to identify yourself, even if there's probable cause to arrest you. So this is an erroneous, unconstitutional arrest.
I'm going to put you in a cruiser.
Scumbag pigs. Scumbag pigs.
She tries to backtrack.
Fucking pigs.
I'll give you my number if that's all you need.
Scumbag fucking pigs, man. They're not all pigs. These guys are scumbag pigs. The both of them are. And this pisses me off. And now here's your AI-generated avatar up here in the corner. And I never know if these guys are going to be wrong on their assessment of the law.
But it's too late. Once an arrest starts...
Okay, so now here comes the AI-generated ignorant person who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. I can already tell you that they're going to give you misinformation.
She tries to backtrack. I'll give you...
She tries to backtrack.
My number if that's all you need. But
right.
It's too late. Once an
But it's too late.
Arrest starts, it rarely gets reversed. You can sense her desperation now, realizing things got way out of hand too fast.
No, actually, so the AI-generated avatar guy, he's completely wrong in what he just said. The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista explicitly states as a policy for police departments nationally that it is officer discretion. The officer has discretion whether to arrest you or not, to charge you or not, to detain you or not. 2001 Atwater versus City of Lago Vista.
It's the other side.
So he was incorrect, or the avatar is. Now they're going to put her in a caged car.
Wait, Mama, can we trust her real quick? You can literally say that.
If you want to put clothes on her, yeah, that's fine.
You can literally say that Kelsey, this is not needed.
Kelsey, do you want us to put clothes on you?
Right. You could literally just stop. You could literally just stop what you're doing and take those torture cuffs off of her. But no.
All right, come on.
And then they were going to take her to jail in her bikini. That's what kind of scumbag some of these pigs are. That's what kind of scumbags these people are.
Absolutely.
You can literally say that this. Why?
It has nothing to do that she looks like this, okay? Her being arrested and cuffed up, he said, give me your social security number. She said, that's not necessary. I gave you my name and date of birth, which according to Florida statute, she followed the law. It has nothing to do that she looks like this, right? Right? Put a one in the chat if this might have something to do with the reason why that cop is arresting her. Could be. I'm just saying. Are cops perverts? Is a good portion of them perverts?
Why are you doing this?
I have 584.
Why are you doing this?
Can you unhandcuff?
I'm not handcuffed.
Okay. So let's put shorts on her at least. Over your head.
So that's the other bullshit here. Can we uncuff her so we can put her clothes on her? No, we can't. We can't uncuff you to act like you're a human being and we're human beings. We have to leave you in torture cuffs. We'll just put the clothes over you and kind of adjust them because you could escape otherwise. And we can't have you escaping. You're going to try to get away? Is that what you're doing? Are you saying you're going to put on clothes so you can run? Is that what you're doing? We're not going to take the cuffs off. It's just creepy.
All right, and then sit down and why are you doing
Good FD.
Look, they put the shirt. They put the shirt on.
Out the affidavit.
Look at that. Her little half shirt. Don't take the cuffs off to put a shirt on her. You just put the half shirt right over the top of her, okay?
I'll meet you over there.
You're going to take her down to the dungeon in a bikini.
Yeah, and
this is disgusting.
She's going to be a problem.
Am I a problem?
404.
She's going to be a problem, he just said.
Did I advise that 49's got one in custody here? Yeah.
All right, dear, step in.
We have a PT.
Step in.
North.
That's cool, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you watch a lot of cop videos and we find that there's a lot of pedophile cops and a lot of grapists. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen thousands of cop videos and you have seen that there's tons of pedo cops, pervert cops, sexual perverted cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen it. If you've seen hundreds of videos of cops being perverts. I've seen it. So I answered your question, whoever you were there. I mean, this is the most ridiculous shit I've covered on this channel in a
Got one in
while.
custody here. Yeah.
All right, dear, step in.
Okay, deer? Calling her deer?
North.
Look at that. What a joke. What a
I'll put the
fucking
air on
joke.
for you, okay?
What a joke. She followed the law. He didn't.
Got nothing in you either?
There's literally nothing. He's just trying to be on a power trip.
No, he is on a power trip, and no one can stop him.
That's what we do.
She says, he's just on a power trip, and she said, yep, that's what we do.
There's literally nothing. He's just trying to be on a power trip.
Okay. Yep, that's what we do.
There it is right there for my editor. For my editor. Wow. Taking her to jail for having a beer on the beach. Just disgusting.
There's no steps to be.
I have your phone in your shoes for you.
Do you?
Huh?
Do you? Yeah. It's so stupid that I'm going to jail for a white
didn't
claw.
arrest you, did I?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to jail for a white claw.
Okay.
I feel bad for her too.
You'll be out before I even get off work. Think about it.
Who do you think is going to pay my bail? Because I don't
It's
have
an
anyone to
ordinance
pay it.
violation. It's not a misdemeanor.
You could literally give me $200.
I can't. Did I arrest you? No.
The fact that she's upset, she should not be upset. You should be grateful that you got arrested by those cops. You should be grateful for this, okay? Thank the cops for arresting you. They're helping you out. They probably saved you from drowning on that day.
My boss did. Okay? You'll be out.
This is so fucking stupid.
Here.
I don't have the
Let's
money to
stand
get
it.
me out. By
That's
the way.
cool. Stand in
Poor
the
girl.
shade so your feet don't
Poor
go.
girl.
There
It
you
doesn't
go.
matter. Just let me die right here.
Okay.
We would get her out. We would get
I
her
hope
out.
you guys feel like you're really big because you did this.
Hey. I always like
You're
getting
really big.
cop beaters.
You're really big.
Okay.
Did she just say cop haters? Solo drone project. Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. You guys double tap, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Dan Hanlon just gave out 10 gifted memberships. Harley Q, Sweet Tooth, Cynthia Woods, Fizz, Julian Machado, Jacob Wolf all got free memberships. Thank you, Dan Hanlon. Pack of Rocks got a membership. Right on. Roger Bond got a membership. Holy shit. Roger, who gives memberships, was gifted a free membership. Thanks so much for coming by the chat, Roger. Always love seeing you, man. Always love seeing you. Zeb Haven with the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. This channel is funded by super chats and memberships. Most of my videos are demonetized and age restricted because I show you guys everything. Salam Allah alternate channel is in the chat. John Lunn is here. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, Zeb Havens.
I'm such a beater. You're really big because you did this.
Hey. I always like
You're
getting
really big.
cop beaters.
You're really big.
Hold on a minute. She just called her a cop hater? She says, you're really big for doing this. And the cop's response is, you're a cop hater? No. She's not a cop hater. I know what cop haters sound like. She doesn't sound like a cop hater to me.
Okay. I hope you guys feel like you're really big because you did this.
Hey, I always like getting
really big.
cop beaters.
You're really big.
Okay.
I'm such a beater. Like, you couldn't take me.
I said you beat a cop to the ground, so I'm going to hold on to you a little bit tighter.
No, I had to.
I'm going to hold on to you and squeeze you a little bit tighter. Wow, this female cop is a pig.
Okay.
Listen carefully here.
I'm such a beater. Like, you couldn't take me.
I said you beat a cop to the ground, so.
Someone said you beat a cop to the ground?
I'm such a beater. Like, you couldn't take me.
I said you beat a cop to the ground, so I'm going to hold on to you a little bit tighter.
No, I had.
I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to grab you and I'm going to hurt you. Twilight Hayes with a $5 super chat. The founding fathers would be livid that they can't legally drink on the beach. Also, the founding fathers are rolling over in their graves as they call themselves law enforcers walking across the land of liberty they created. We're so fucked up and backwards right now. It is Andrea. I see you in the chat. Thanks for coming. Thanks D Jazz for the super chat.
2 people beat me into the ground.
Story's changing.
Sweet, thanks, man.
Okay, whatever you want to interpret is fine.
Not back from it. We're on board. Okay.
I'm not a cop beater. I have friends who are cops.
I know you have a friend who is a cop here.
Hey, Clearwater, actually, Sam.
I don't know anybody by the name of Sam.
Okay.
That works here.
Doesn't matter at the end of the day.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. They're all on the same side.
Feel really big about yourself.
Yes.
And now look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. This is a microcosm of everything this channel is about. This is the reason why I'm going into government. This has got to be changed. Okay, this has got to be changed. And I want you guys to pay very close attention. I know there's only a few hundred people left, but just pay very close attention to what you're about to see. Watch carefully. Look at that. Look at that. Look where they're putting her for having an open container of alcohol. They've modified a van where they've made it medieval. They put a cage on the left and a cage on the right. And on the back of the cage, solid steel doors with little tiny squares to get air in there. But this death trap is not safe. If this death trap rolls over on its side, there's a good chance you're severely injured or you die. This isn't made for human transportation. This is made to torture. That's what this is. This is disgusting. This has got to change. She's not convicted of a crime. She's accused of an infraction of the law. When I'm governor, when I'm mayor, these end. I'll get rid of every fucking one of these things. I don't care if they get smashed up into a tiny ball. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. It makes me sick to my stomach. And was he dancing? Was that guy dancing? Watch the guy by the door.
I hope you feel really big about yourself.
No.
Yes.
And now look, go get inside of there. Go get in that dungeon cage. This is disgusting, people. If you guys don't understand that this is not how we should be treated, welcome to Delete Lawz. I'm your truth teller. I will sit here and people can say I'm the worst person. I'm horrible. I'm this, I'm that. I don't give a flying fuck what you say about me. I'm going to tell the truth whether you like it or not. And if you decide to disparage me and you affect me, I will come after your ass through the legal system. If you fuck with me because I sit here and tell the truth and you lie on me, I will come after you. And I won't stop until it's done. This is bullshit. You need to hear the truth. I am the #1 truth teller on YouTube. This is bullshit. None of us should be subjected to this unless you're Charles Manson. Pisses me off. It's disgusting. Oh my, and look how they just treated her. Look what they just did. She turned around and complained, I'm going to jail for a beer.
Feel really big about yourself. Yes.
Watch this.
I'm going to jail over a white claw.
Look at the thumb. Look at the thumb in her arm. Look at this.
Yes. I'm going to jail over a white claw.
Look at that thumb in her arm. Look how hard that pig is grabbing her. Look at what that pig is doing to her. You fucking pig. You dirty, nasty pig. Oh, but it's my fault. It's Chille's fault. He calls them pigs. He's so disrespectful. This is respect. This is dignity. This is dignity. This is how you treat American citizens who pay your salary. Look at the thumb into her. Reminds me of that pig in LVMPD who I'm suing, named Jesse Sandoval, who tried to hurt me by digging into my ulnar nerve.
It was on my line, not my fault. Whatever it was.
Look, still pushing into her arm. They're putting a belly chain on her. Straight from her bikini into a belly chain. They're putting a belly chain on her.
No. Like chicken wings.
How's the traffic getting out here? Terrible? Terrible.
Do you hear the other girl coughing in the back of the dungeon? In the dungeon on wheels? Listen to the other girl coughing. They're not giving her any water. Putting on their murder gloves, says Jules, 100%.
How's the traffic getting out here? Terrible? Terrible. As the night goes on, I'm sure we'll try to get them closer to the bridge if we can. These just all happen to come out.
At the end, the officer...
Wow. Do you hear the girl in the cage coughing? Can't get her breath. She needs some water.
casually says, you can drink on the beach at Treasure Island, but not Clearwater. Basically, wrong beach, wrong day, and that irony stings.
And of course, the AI creator just trying to find pithy things to say. You know, of course, the irony stings. East Carbon exposed. Let's listen to the AI creator one more time and the bullshit.
At the end, the officer casually says, you can drink on the beach at Treasure Island, but not Clearwater. Basically, wrong beach, wrong day, and that irony stings.
Wrong beach, wrong day, and that irony stings? It's almost like people creating fake body camera footage. If this is an actual human being, check yourself, dude. You're fucked up.
Her arm's gotta go through.
Look how they're chaining her up. Yeah, ozone layer. I missed the irony as well. I didn't quite catch it. Yeah, she's crying in the back of that.
Go to the front. What? Because
Oh, they took her cuffs off for a second, but they had to have 4 cops on her. Had to have the belly chain on her. Right, Itchy Yonder?
Dangerous. You're giving me a holster.
No, it's actually more comfortable.
Oh, it's more comfortable. Being chained and stuck in the back of a fucking cage is more comfortable if we do it like this.
So they're not behind your back.
Oh, so they're not behind your back. We're trying to do you a favor, okay?
Stop.
Stop.
I'm not even
You
the one
drink
that
a beer on the beach and you get arrested and you see
Go
what
to a
it
city
feels
that
like.
allows it, like Treasure Island. You can drink on the beach at Treasure Island, but not Clearwater.
Wow, what a fucking
Tonight, a Santan Valley.
What a horrible human being. What a horrible. Gotta go, Jeff Vacone, Team DLZ. Peace out. I mean, it is truly unbelievable. Yeah, Wild Boy 72. You guys consider becoming a channel member like Jeff Vacone. Get that little DLZ sticker by your name. That's the only way this channel survives, is by you guys becoming members and some people super chat and donate. Fred Wagner's one of those guys. Chevy, Rancho Relaxo, Erica. There's so many. AMG Stealth, Itchy Yonder, Jeff Vacone, Captain Conkler, Team DLZ, Cope Doggy Dog, Let's OTVO. There's people who help me keep this channel alive, but I definitely can't do it without you. $20 super chat from Itchy Yonder, $5 super chat from Jeff Vacone. I really appreciate your support because they've cut the finance out of this channel because they want this channel to die. They don't want my perspective. They don't want me to become powerful enough to become governor or mayor because they know that I can't be bought. You guys have never seen an ad on my channel that I was compensated for. So and now with them demonetizing most of the videos, I really appreciate that, Itchy Yonder. Thanks, Jeff Vacone. Thanks, Chevy. Thanks a lot, John Lunn. Let's do it, Team DLZ. If you like the ride, tip the guide. We don't stop. Thanks, John Lunn. I appreciate your support. Really do. It means a ton to me. Right on, Dark Soul just subbed up. You guys hit the subscription button, double tap on the screen, hit the like button. We can do a couple more videos. Listen, there's 30 videos I could show today. Every day, there's dozens of new videos, Rancho Relaxo. I'm mailing off trifolds today. I know a couple people have been waiting since the beginning of the week, but I haven't had 15 seconds to breathe this week, so I'll get trifolds out today. I'll have trifolds out today. Oh, God. Yeah, here's another one. Here's another one. Remember, it's about government safety first. Dave with the super chat. Right on, Dave. Become governor, said Dave W225. Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate it. JT, thank you, man. So this caption of this video, Salam Allah hates pigs, with a $10 super chat. Man, I am overwhelmed and grateful for the support from these people in this chat. What's the matter, you? I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. So the title of this video, just so you know, let me show you the title of this video, and then we're going to watch the video. Do cops ever just shoot the tires? Do the cops ever just shoot the tires of a car? Can't they just shoot the tires of the car? Or can't they use the flock cameras? Why do we have to kill everybody with all the flock cameras? Salam Allah. Why do we have to kill people? But the title of the video is, can't cops just shoot the tires of the car? And here you go.
You see your hands!
There's a kid in the car. There's a baby on board. And that Fresno cop is just unloading into this car. Fresno cop shoots at armed man who rammed ex-girlfriend's car with the child inside. So you figure you don't want to do it with a child inside the car, right? We want to spare the child, right?
You come out with your hands up, or we will shoot you again. Come out on the ground. 7 Charles 14, line of fire is going to be to the east. I need units to arrive from Jensen and 41. Let me take over for you, Sarge. You got it. Get out of the car. Do not reach for anything or I will shoot you. Get out of the car. Turn off my siren. Siren. Unlock the door! Get out!
Wow. It is just so unbelievable. It is just so unbelievable what we're seeing.
You may remember this video, a police cruiser chasing a suspect on foot, nearly running him over. Now, the Baltimore police officer who was driving that vehicle is charged with attempted murder.
That's Baltimore police officer Robert Parks asking a pedestrian to come with him around 5 p.m. on October 28th.
In this video, former cop Robert Parks is going to be charged with attempted murder for trying to run over a human being. He's not a perp. He's not a suspect. He's not a subject. The person is a human man who is the son, who is the father, who is the cousin, who is the brother of other Americans in our country.
The man appears to refuse and starts walking away. Officer Parks then allegedly tells the individual he's going to call the dogs and come get him before returning to his vehicle and pursuing the man through a vacant lot in his cruiser at a high rate of speed, allegedly striking him and nearly running him over. According to the indictment, the incident started moments earlier when Officer Parks approached a group of people, including the man later seen on the video, who were standing on a sidewalk near a liquor store. Parks then allegedly said to the group, quote, "It's getting a little hot, guys. I just need you guys to take a lap." The video begins shortly after the group dispersed.
The actions we saw in the video.
It's getting a little hot, guys. I need you guys to take a lap. I don't understand what that means. Russian plant? What does that mean? No, Dark Soul, thanks for coming, Dark Soul. I love your commentary. Cops don't need more training. Cops need new training. So can you guys make sure that we always are correcting people? And Dark Soul, I've seen a lot of your comments. Thanks for participating. Soy Lil, thanks. But what I'm saying is, and make sure that we always do this. Show me the good cop is in the chat. Show me the good cop is in the chat. It's not that cops need more training. It's that cops need new training with new policies, procedures, and protocols. New training, not more training.
Video of Officer Parks are entirely unacceptable.
Officer Parks is also accused of driving down this alleyway behind businesses and homes and plowing through a chain link fence, nearly striking the man a second time. In a statement, the Fraternal Order of Police questioned why, quote, certain important and relevant facts that were known to the officer during this encounter were not disclosed. The group did not elaborate on what those facts might be, but the state's attorney did say the man Parks was chasing had a misdemeanor arrest warrant.
Oh, well, that justifies it. And I think he was black, too. And as you know, if you're a black man in America and you got a misdemeanor warrant, pew, 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 we got to off you, bro.
Baltimore PD has been under federal oversight since 2017.
Oh, okay. So let me break this down for you. Baltimore Police Department has been under federal oversight. Okay. So what happens is the Baltimore PD, there's video that shows that they're disgusting, dirty pigs, that it goes from the lowly foot soldier officer on the street all the way up to the lieutenant, the captain, the major, the grand poobah of that pig shack. So they put them under what's called a consent decree with the federal government. What the federal government does is they send in more cops, but these are federal cops, to supervise, assist, and ride along with the Baltimore PD pigs. What happens is when 2 Baltimore cops are called out, you now get 4 cops that come. 2 Baltimore, 2 feds, or it might be 2 Baltimore, 1 fed, right? So then what happens is the feds who are cops end up aligning with the Baltimore cops, and they watch what the Baltimore cops do, and they go, no, 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 you should not tase him in the face, right? They go back to the Fed, to the Department of Justice after being there for years on end, and they write a report. And they say Baltimore PD needs to change their policy and practices. That's what federal oversight does. It puts more cops there who then watch and participate with the street cops, because remember, the federal cops, they want to get their hands on somebody, rough them up, punch them in the face, tase them in the face. They want to do that too. They want to dress up like G.I. Joe Loser. Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that federal cops want to dress up like G.I. Joe Loser, put a mask on, wear the military gear, run around with pepper balls and a pepper ball. I'm going to shoot you with pepper balls. Toot, 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 toot. The federal cops are just like cops. And then they write a report about it. That's what happens. That's what happens.
After the Justice Department found it engaged in a pattern of unconstitutional policing, including excessive force and racial profiling.
Oh, really? I thought the black thing was just a race baiting bullshit. I didn't know black people actually got targeted.
And unfortunately, one bad incident like this sets you back months and years to all the progress that we've made. It's not what we teach our officers.
It's just one bad incident. Fraternal Order of Police guy or captain or major or lieutenant, whatever this guy's name is, right? They're going to tell you it's just this isolated incident, this one little incident here. This hardly ever happens in Baltimore. That's why they have federal oversight, because it never happens.
And racial profiling.
And unfortunately, one bad incident like this.
One bad apple.
This sets you back months and years to all the progress that we've made. It's not what we teach our officers to do. It's not what we want our officers doing.
Charmaine is here, everybody.
Damage our relationship with the community.
Damage your relationship with the community? Charmaine, Dan Hanlon, can you do me a favor? Can you guys put a 1 in the chat if the relationship is already damaged? Can you put a 1 in the chat? The relationship with cops is already damaged. We no longer trust you. Why do you think this channel is so big? How come? Because I got an award-winning personality? I don't know about that. I'm pretty weird motherfucker, right? I'm pretty out there, right? It's not my award-winning personality why this channel is so big. The reason this channel is so big is because there's millions and millions of people who feel exactly like we do on Team DLZ. Put it in the chat, Team DLZ, Dakota Wolf. They feel exactly like I do, Will Rockstar, just like I do, East Carbon Exposed, that we know this is a tyrannical police state. This is not rule of law based on life, liberty, and property. The reason this channel is so big and the reason why Steve Conkler is here, Captain Team DLZ, Terry Marine, Bad Motherfuckers in the chat, Cope Doggy Dog, is because there's so many people who see it exactly like I do. I just say it out loud, and I take all the shit. I got whole troll channels dedicated to me, man. I'm big time on the troll channels. Yeah. Just, all right, we got to cover this. I'll give a little commentary here for my editor here in a second.
Out of the first day.
So do you guys remember Takaya in Ohio? So jury in Ohio officer's murder trial sees body cam video showing the shooting death of Takaya Young. Takaya Young was a woman who got shot in her car allegedly for stealing alcohol. And the cops cornered her and murdered her. We watched the murder. Takaya Young was pregnant when she was murdered by the cops. And now the police, or the cop who murdered her, is on trial. And for the first time, they're showing the body camera footage. Takaya Young had some problems for sure. But whatever she did, whatever problems she had, she didn't deserve to be murdered in her car in Ohio.
Now to the first day of testimony in the trial of Blendon Township police officer Connor Grubb. And some graphic evidence was shown to the jury. Steve Levine is following this live at the courthouse. Steve?
Mike, special prosecutors from Montgomery County now presenting their case to the jury, laying a...
Special prosecutors from Montgomery County, one county over from where the pig in this case worked. Because you know for a fact that the prosecutor one county over who works with cops day in and day out, he's never going to be biased for the cops. If you get a different prosecutor from a different county, they all work with cops every day. So when they go to a new county, you know what they're used to doing? Working with cops. You think county prosecutors want to get cops convicted of murder? They don't.
Foundation that Blendon Township police officer Connor Grubb was not justified in shooting and killing 21-year-old Takaya Young and her unborn child.
Out of the car. Out of the car.
For the first time, the jury made up of 8 women, 4 men, and 4 alternates getting to see police body camera video of the deadly shooting. It shows Officer Connor Grubb and another officer approaching Young's vehicle after a Kroger clerk told them Young had been stealing liquor from the store.
She was killed for stealing liquor. This is part of the reason why I don't drink. I can't stand it.
Car. They said your soul stuff, do not leave.
Seconds later, Grubb fires a shot into Young's car, striking her in the chest, killing the 21-year-old who was 6 months pregnant. One witness in the parking lot telling jury members what she heard.
All of a sudden, I started hearing yelling. It sounded like police officers. Stop the car, get out of the car, open the door. That was what I had heard. Then I heard a gunshot.
After the shooting, officers can be seen rendering aid to Young. We are not showing the video because of the graphic nature.
You getting a pulser? Let me know if I need to start CPR. I'm not getting a pulse. You're not getting a pulse, okay.
Grubb's defense team says Grubb was justified to fire his gun into Young's car because he was fearful he would be run over after being bumped by the vehicle. A Kroger loss prevention manager testifying Young had stolen nearly $600 worth of liquor moments before being confronted by police. Under cross-examination, the manager confirms he wrote in his report what he witnessed on security video.
Those are your words. The vehicle attempted to strike the officer, correct?
Yep.
What? What? The vehicle attempted to strike the cop? Hold on a minute. Hold on a second.
I'm Russ Martin, former Delaware County Sheriff and Chief of Police for the City of Delaware. I worked in law enforcement for more than 40 years.
Oh, shut up.
Before recently.
I don't need. Okay.
Doing body-worn camera video of a use of force incident. Let's take a look at the video.
So you got the old gray guy qualifying himself, saying, I've been a cop for this long. Listen to me. Just like 15 million more people showed up to vote for Joe Biden than they did Chillery or Camel Toe, right? It has nothing to do with that one was a man and the other two were women, does it?
Police Officer 1 was already in the front of the Kroger parking lot after a citizen called and asked for help after locking herself out of her car. This is a common call for police. We can see that he's using tools police carry in their car to try to open the locked car door. Police Officer 2, who had just finished with a nearby car accident, is on the scene and also tries to help unlock the citizen's car. As Officer number 2 is working, a Kroger employee approaches him from behind and points to a woman getting into her car. The Kroger employee tells Officer 2 that the woman getting into the black Lexus has just stolen things from the store. Police officers routinely may be focused on one task in a public setting, then, when abruptly interrupted, must then redirect focus to a more pressing matter.
Oh, so the cop was interrupted, Cope Doggy Dog, so you had to redirect his focus to a more pressing matter.
Officer number 2 quickly approaches the Lexus and attempts to talk to the suspect. He repeatedly tells her to stop and get out of the running car. It's well within the legal authority of police to temporarily stop and detain anyone believed to be part.
Every time you get a fraternal order of police or an ex or retired cop, they're going to tell you, we had the right to do this. We could leave this legally. It's our policy that we can do this to you. Okay, we did it. We did it how we supposed to do it. We're legal.
Of a potential crime.
We investigated ourselves.
Officer 1 appears to notice what his colleague is doing and walks over to assist. As Officer 2 continues to loudly tell the driver to get out of the car, Officer 1 walks past him briskly and moves around to the front of the car. Police officers are generally at greater risk either directly in front of or behind a car for
the cop's at risk. It's government agent safety first. Can you put it in the chat for me? Government agent safety first. Stop saying officer safety. It's government agent safety first. And now this cop who's old, gray, retired, I've been a use of force expert for 30 years, and I followed the policy that we created to kill you, but that's why it's justified. It was policy. So this cop is not in front of the car, by the way. He never was.
Obvious reasons. Drivers can drive forward or backward into the officers when they're in that most vulnerable position.
They're in that most vulnerable position. Now we go to the police officer's basic training. You need to understand it from the cop's perspective that we can murder you and it's about our safety first.
Generally, police training teaches that when two officers have approached a car.
Here, police training teaches us this. So this is the training, okay? This is the training. The police training tells us this. It's government agent safety first.
On foot or intend to interview a suspect on the street, They will take a position that gives them the best advantage for observing what the suspect is doing.
This is what we're supposed to buy as the reason why it's okay to kill 21-year-old women who drive away. You got to control the space between you and the suspect. If multiple pigs are present, use the contact and cover principle. Contact and cover. Situational awareness. At any time an officer initiated contact, assessment may indicate an officer must be taken into custody. An offender. Assessment may indicate that an offender must be taken into custody.
In police parlance, this is simply referred to as contact and cover. One officer is attempting to contact the person to be interviewed, while the assisting officer is providing cover or oversight.
Right, and so you have to buy this, okay? You got to buy this bullshit. And this is the reason why we can kill you, and it's justified. We were doing contact and cover, okay? We were trying to do our contact and cover, and then you didn't do what we wanted you to do, so pew, pew, pew.
Site of the scene. Officers are trained that one of the most dangerous encounters they face on the job involves a driver seated in a car. It's dangerous because
if they're trained that that's the most dangerous part, Joshua Anderson, if they're trained that that's the most dangerous part, then you shouldn't run up and jump on a woman's car door who's been stealing alcohol. And she's pregnant.
Many places in a car where a weapon can be hidden and the driver's hands are...
We got to factor in that the officer could be looking for a hidden weapon being used against him.
Often out of view. While this suspect didn't have a weapon, the officers didn't know that at the time. 19 seconds into the encounter, the suspect rolls her window down a few inches and asks why she's being stopped. Officer 2 tells her that a Kroger employee has accused her of stealing. Citizens can ask why they are being detained or ordered to comply, and in most...
1983, Florida versus Royer. Am I being detained or am I free to go? The cop legally has to tell you that you're being detained. Florida versus Royer, 1983.
Cases, when there's time and no urgent circumstances, the officer should provide an answer, as Officer 2 does. Ohio law requires everyone to comply with a lawful order of a
And now here's more of it. You got to comply, you got to comply, you got to comply. It's more brainwashing for bootlickers and illegals, illegal, those kinds of people who it's about officer, government, agent safety first, and you have to accept that. And then we have this contact and cover thing that we do, so you need to understand that, okay? And now, according to Ohio Revised Code, you got to comply with us, okay? So now all of these things equal that we can shoot you through the windshield when we're 2 feet away from your face.
Police officer. Although she's been ordered to get out of the running car many times by now,
she's been ordered out of that car many, many times, okay?
Starts to turn the steering wheel to the right as Officer 1 is directly in front of the car.
No. Officer 1 put himself in danger.
Clearly vulnerable position.
Oh, he's in a clearly vulnerable position. Listen to the old gray guy explaining away why Takaya had to be murdered. The cop put himself there. And watch, when she goes to pull away, she's turning to the right. I covered this ad nauseum when it happened.
Officer number 1 draws his firearm and, again, loudly orders...
So now he's standing in front of her car pointing a gun at her.
...the woman to stop the car. Police officers are trained to draw their firearms when threatened with deadly force, which can be from a gun, a knife, or a vehicle.
Okay, but I showed this 3 different ways when I showed this originally. The cop is on the right corner of her car, not where he's in front of it and going to get run over.
Next second, the driver steps on the gas and the car moves forward.
She's going at a rate of 1 or 2 miles an hour.
When you look at side-by-side footage from both officers' body cameras, you can see that the suspect's car pushes Officer 1 backwards several feet. It's clear from the video that the car makes contact with the officer. In the next second...
I'm so sorry. I hate to blow their narrative, but that's where the cop is. He's not in front of the car at all. He's on the side, front left quarter panel of the driver's side. He's not in front of the car. The cop protector, the cop liar, the dirty lying pigs. This cop is not in danger. He's on the front left quarter panel. He's not directly in front of the car. They're fucking lying to us. They're lying to us. They're sitting here lying. The cop was clearly endangered, this lying ex-pig just said. Oh no, he's a current pig because he's still being a pig.
You can pushes Officer 1 backwards several feet.
No.
It's clear from the video that the car makes contact with the officer.
Now he's clear of the car. Did you see that right there? Do you see how he just lifted up his leg? Watch carefully. Watch right here. He's simply going to move his leg and step over the quarter panel. But don't point that out.
Makes contact.
There it is. He just stepped right over it. She made contact going 2 miles an hour.
With the officer.
Now he's clear. He's completely clear now.
In the next second, you can see that both of Officer 1's feet are off the ground.
You see the feet clear.
At this moment, Officer 1 fires a single shot through the windshield.
He murdered her 2 feet away from her face. Front left panel. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Front left panel. Front left quarter panel. And this is where he shoots her in the face. Shoots her right in the heart from 2 feet away. What a psycho.
Officer 1 is then able to slide.
Then he's able to slide? She was doing 2 miles an hour and going to the right. See the car tire right here? It's going to the right. And she was doing 2 miles an hour. This cop is a lying pig.
See that both of Officer 1's feet are off the ground. At this moment, Officer 1 fires a single shot through the windshield. Officer 1 is then able to slide off the hood of the moving car.
He's then able to? He was not in a position where he wasn't able to the entire time.
Rolls towards the building. Officers run to keep up with the moving car, and from the video.
I've heard enough. Let me before this video begins, let me show you guys something here real quick.
More than 40 years.
So this is the lying pig who's going to explain away to you. Explain away their policy, procedure, and protocol. That Takaya Young, she had to be shot in the heart 2 feet away from her windshield because this 40-year pig who's now retired is going to tell you how, oh man, that cop was in danger. But if you slow the video down, you take a look, that dirty pig who murdered Takaya Young was on the left of her car as Takaya was going right. And this dirty, disgusting demon of a pig is going to sit here and try to justify to you the reason why Takaya Young had to be murdered in the name of officer, government agent safety first. It had to be government agent safety first. And this guy right here, he's going to do everything he can to convince you that it was completely justified to shoot her in the heart from 2 feet away from her. This is the demon right here. He's an evil demon. This guy right here. He's worse than the shooter because he comes in with his gray white skin and explains away to the white supremacists and racists why this dumb black pregnant woman had to be murdered. She was drinking 6 months pregnant. She was drinking and stealing. And officer safety, contact and cover. He's going to explain it all away to you. It's got nothing to do with race, right? Right? It might. It might. This guy's an evil bastard. May he burn in hell. And I mean it. I mean it. May he burn in hell.
Officer 1 is then able to slide off the hood of the moving car as it rolls towards the building. Officers run to keep up with the moving car, and from the video, it doesn't appear that the officers would have any way of knowing whether the driver is in control of the car. When the car stops, they act quickly to get the driver out of the car, which is what they are often trained to do.
I was asked only to make observations of what I saw from the officer's body-worn camera video from this brief encounter.
And what I saw gives me a very good reason to explain away to you the reason why the cops are justified in murdering this young black woman on that day. They just asked me to break down the body-worn camera, and now we got my contact and cover, we got officer safety, he's on the left front fender of the car, and there's another cop here. You know, officer safety, she had to die. They couldn't have let her drive away. And the cop She's doing 2 miles an hour.
While we have the benefit of slow motion after the fact, it's important to remember that police officers have to make these difficult decisions in a split second, often in the middle of a highly stressful and very dangerous situation.
The split second decision thing, he says, you'll hear cops say it all the time. Cops need to make split second decisions. It comes directly from the holding in the 1989 case of Graham versus Connor. Graham versus Connor is the objectively reasonable force continuum. Cops can use the objectively reasonable amount of force on you, and they can consider what you may or may not have done before this encounter happened. So, split-second decision comes directly from the Supreme Court. Officer safety comes directly from the holding in Terry versus Ohio. You're hearing Graham and Terry equal a death sentence for you. Cops can walk up to you and say, I'm suspicious. Now they can detain you, put you in cuffs, and then use the objectively reasonable amount of force to kill you.
With over 40 years in law enforcement, my review is based on my experience as a law enforcement veteran who's been exposed to some of the best training available. And
oh, what a load of shit. Every bootlicker is just licking it up. And he's just sitting there reading. He was given a script, or he wrote a script, and now he's reading the script. This man is a demon, and this man is a pig. Let me see something.
I'm Russ Martin, former Delaware County Sheriff and Chief.
Russ Martin. By retired Sheriff Russ Martin. Can anybody find his Facebook page? Can we find his Facebook page? Anybody? Let me see if I can find Russ Martin. Facebook. Let me see if I can find Russ Martin. I'll go right to his Facebook and let him know. Russ Martin. Retired Sheriff. I'll let Russ Martin know exactly what I think of his piece of shit ass. Is this Russ Martin? No, that's Youngstown, Ohio. Lives in Plant City, Florida. Is this Russ Martin? I'm trying to find this guy's Facebook profile. I want to really let him know what I think of him. You're a demon, Russ Martin. You are a fucking demon, dude. You're evil, dude. You're an evil piece of shit. May you burn in hell. And I mean every fucking word of it. May he burn in hell. I hate this pig. Literally hate him. I mean, I can't tell. Let me see. View story here. Fuck is that? I can't. This guy's from Youngstown, Ohio. I found a Russ Martin with a bunch of pictures of dogs. I don't know if this is the Russ Martin from that video. My heart is heavy. I was just in the emergency room. I want everyone to know whoever's been in contact with me in the last 14 days should stay indoors. I can't find him. I found him. You guys want his Facebook profile? Here it is. Yeah, this is Russ Martin. Here it is. I think this is the same guy. I can't tell. Let me confirm it before I put his Facebook page out there. I want to make sure I found the right person. I don't want to put the wrong person's Facebook out there. But I want people to know this guy's a piece of shit. He's an absolute fraud. I got any songs from Chevy today? Chevy, you got any songs to play, brother? Russ Martin is his name, wild boy. Yeah, Russ Martin is his name, Dave. Good to see you, the CBC 1984. Thanks for coming by, brother. Appreciate you, man. Is that right? Show me the good cop. Oh, yeah, he's evil, and he's a scumbag. He's going to explain away to you why Takaya had to be murdered. Chevy, send me your latest song, man. I want to play it. But listen, I'm going to get the flock out of here. To all the moderators, Greg, Bruce, I haven't seen Mikey B. Russell Scarborough, hey, buddy, your trifold and cop cards are going out today. I didn't ship all week. I was busy doing other stuff, but I'm going to ship out your... And what's funny, Russell, is I already sent you off a trifold and cop card, so maybe the mail ate it. But I'll send another one for you. Shipping trifolds today, so you guys get ready for those. I got to get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Chevy! I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators. Oh, shit.